you are what you eat, what you drink.
But what if how you drink water determines how long you live? According to Japan's top digestive specialist, Dr. Hiromi Shinya, specific water habits are the secret to protecting your enzymes and staying youthful. Here is his formula for longevity. The 3 pillars of water longevity. Principle 1. The morning flush. Most of us reach for a hit of caffeine the second we open our eyes, but Dr. Shinya says that is a major mistake for your internal clock. Think about it. Your body has just spent 7 or 8 hours in repair mode, processing waste and rebuilding cells without a single drop of fluid. By the time you wake up, your system is running on empty and your internal environment is thick with metabolic leftovers. The fix is simple. Drink 1 to 2 glasses of warm or room temperature water on a completely empty stomach. This isn't just about thirst, it's a morning shower for your organs. It flushes out that cellular debris and wakes up your digestive enzymes before you introduce food or coffee. His patients who made this their first move reported steadier energy and clearer skin almost immediately. Principle 2. Sip, don't chug. We've all been there. It's 3 p.m., you realize you haven't had any water, so you chug a whole bottle in 30 seconds. Dr. Shinya warns that this actually stresses your body instead of helping it. Your kidneys are like a processing plant with a speed limit. They can only handle about a liter of water per hour. When you flood the zone, you're just diluting your sodium levels and forcing your heart and kidneys into overtime to clear the excess. The secret to longevity is steady, mindful hydration. Instead of treating water like a chore you can finish in one go, space it out evenly from morning to night. This consistent flow keeps your blood circulation smooth and ensures your enzymes have a constant supply of fluid to work with. It's about keeping the engine cool all day rather than trying to fix an overheat after it happens. Principle 3. The dry meal rule. This is the hardest habit for most people to break, drinking a giant glass of water with lunch or dinner. It feels natural, but it's actually sabotaging your digestion. When you flood your stomach during a meal, you're diluting the very stomach acid and enzymes needed to break down your food. It's like trying to start a campfire and then throwing a bucket of water on the logs. Everything slows down, and you're left with bloating and poor nutrient absorption. Instead, Dr. Shinya recommends keeping your meals relatively dry. Take small sips if you must, but try to do your heavy hydrating at least 30 minutes before you eat or an hour after. By keeping your stomach environment concentrated, you allow your enzymes to work at peak efficiency. This small tweak ensures your body actually gets the full benefit of the healthy food you're eating, keeping you fueled and vital for much longer. Before we learn what kind of water Dr. Shinya recommends, let's hear a few words from Dr. Shinya himself.
I've been asking every patient, most of the patient comes every 3 years or so. So I observe every year carefully, and I tell them your colon becoming very firm and tight and developing more pockets. So you have to change your diet, to my diet. Then they improve year by year. That's at least like 2 years, 3 years later, their colon becomes soft and pliable. Even you have a lot of pockets, diverticulosis, which can create thickening of intestinal, the muscular layers. So this diet can change your body situation. This is a very important. You just change your diet very little bit. Enjoy the health, enjoy your longevity too. I think number one most important thing is water. To drink water, alkalized and ionized water. We drink good water.
So, what kind of water does Dr. Shinya recommend us to drink? The search for pure water. Not all water is created equal, and Dr. Shinya was very particular about what he called good water. He believed that for water to truly heal, it needs to be as clean and natural as possible, free from the chemicals, chlorine, and pollutants often found in tap or heavily processed water. Think of your body like a high-end filter. If you drink water filled with contaminants, your organs have to work overtime just to strip the junk out before the cells can even use it. To follow the Shinya method, you want to prioritize purity. This means looking for high-quality bottled mineral water or using a filtration system that removes additives without stripping away the water's natural life. When your water is clean, it acts as a more efficient solvent, helping your enzymes flush out toxins and transport nutrients more effectively. It's the difference between trying to clean a window with muddy water versus using a crystal clear solution. The mineral and pH balance. Beyond just being clean, the composition of your water is what actually fuels your cells. Dr. Shinya advocated for water that is naturally rich in minerals like magnesium and calcium. These aren't just extras. They are essential electrolytes that keep your internal electricity running and your digestion smooth. He also favored water that is slightly alkaline, as it helps maintain a balanced internal environment, preventing the overacidity that often leads to inflammation and faster aging. You don't need a $1,000 machine to achieve this, though. You can follow the Japanese philosophy of mindful living by simply choosing mineral-rich sources or even adding a tiny pinch of baking soda or mineral drops to your water at home. The goal is to create an inner environment that is stable and mineralized, giving your enzymes the perfect workspace to keep you youthful. When your water has the right mineral balance, it's not just quenching your thirst, it's actually nourishing your bones and blood. The temperature factor. Finally, we have to talk about temperature, which is where many people accidentally shock their systems. We've been trained to love ice-cold water, especially on a hot day, but Dr. Shinya warned that this is one of the worst things you can do for your digestion. Cold water causes the blood vessels in your stomach to constrict and effectively freezes your digestive enzymes. It slows everything down to a crawl, forcing your body to waste energy heating that water up to body temperature before it can even begin to process it. Instead, the secret to steady vitality is room temperature or even slightly warm water. By drinking water that matches your body's internal heat, you allow it to pass through your system gently and be absorbed almost instantly. This practice is a staple in Japan, where warm beverages are preferred to keep the digestive fire burning. It might take some getting used to if you love your ice cubes, but your stomach will feel lighter, your digestion will be faster, and your energy will stay much more consistent throughout the day. Here are 7 practical tips based on Dr. Shinya's advice for better hydration and longevity, many of which reflect habits seen in Japan's longest-living population. 1. Choose mineral-rich water. Most people think water is just $820, but the water found in the world's longevity blue zones is usually packed with dissolved minerals. Dr. Shinya emphasized that your body needs magnesium and calcium to keep your heart beating and your muscles moving. If you're drinking dead water that's been stripped of everything, your body actually has to pull minerals from its own bones and tissues just to process it. To fix this, look for high-quality bottled mineral water or consider adding mineral drops to your filtered water at home. Even a tiny pinch of baking soda can help slightly raise the alkalinity, creating the perfect internal environment for your enzymes to thrive. It's a small detail, but providing your cells with mineral-rich fuel is one of the easiest ways to support your long-term health. 2. Add lemon for flavor and vitamin C. If you find plain water boring, adding a fresh squeeze of lemon is the perfect way to level up your hydration without reaching for sugary drinks. By adding the juice of half a lemon to your room temperature water, you're providing your body with a gentle hit of vitamin C and antioxidants. This supports your immune system and gives your skin a healthy glow without overwhelming your digestive system. The best part is that, unlike processed flavorings, fresh lemon juice is enzyme-friendly when used in moderation. It makes the habit of consistent sipping much more enjoyable, which means you're more likely to stick to your hydration goals throughout the day. It's a refreshing, low-effort way to turn a basic glass of water into a supportive wellness tonic. 3. Incorporate green tea. In Japan, green tea is more than just a drink, it's a daily ritual for longevity. It is naturally mildly alkaline and contains a specific type of antioxidant called catechins, which help protect your cells from the damage that leads to aging. By sipping unsweetened green tea between your glasses of water, you're providing your body with a steady stream of minerals like potassium and manganese. However, the key word here is unsweetened. To get the Dr. Shinya-approved benefits, you want to avoid the bottled teas filled with corn syrup or artificial sweeteners. Stick to high-quality leaves or tea bags and drink it warm. This practice keeps your internal cleaning crew active and provides a gentle, steady energy boost that won't leave you crashing like coffee does. 4. Stick to room temperature. We've all been told that ice-cold water burns more calories, but that metabolic spike comes at a heavy cost to your digestion. When you drink something freezing, your stomach essentially goes into a state of shock, constricting its blood vessels and halting the production of enzymes. This leaves your food sitting heavy in your gut, leading to the exact bloating and sluggishness we all want to avoid. By switching to room temperature or warm water, You are working with your body's natural heat rather than against it. This temperature is gentle on the stomach lining and allows the water to be absorbed into your bloodstream almost immediately. It's one of the simplest habits to adopt, yet it's the one that most of Dr. Shinya's healthiest patients credit for their smooth, easy digestion. 5. Use a reusable bottle for consistency. Consistency is the hardest part of any health routine, which is why a reusable water bottle is your best tool for success. Think of it as a visual anchor that reminds you to hydrate before you actually feel thirsty. When you have water right in front of you, you're far more likely to take those small, frequent sips that Dr. Shinya recommended for keeping your circulation steady. Having a bottle also helps you track exactly how much you're drinking so you don't fall into the chugging trap at the end of the day. It turns hydration from a chore you have to remember into a mindless, healthy habit. Plus, by avoiding single-use plastics, you're also reducing your exposure to microplastics that can interfere with your hormones and cellular health. 6. Master your timing. Timing is everything when it comes to maximizing the power of water. Dr. Shinya's golden rule was to front-load your hydration in the morning to flush out the night's waste, then taper off during mealtimes. By drinking heavily on an empty stomach, you're ensuring that the water moves quickly through your system to hydrate your cells without getting stuck behind a wall of food. When you sit down to eat, try to keep your water intake to an absolute minimum, just small sips if necessary. This keeps your digestive fire hot and concentrated so you can break down your meal effectively. By separating your drinking and eating into distinct windows, you'll find that you have significantly more energy after meals instead of feeling like you need a nap. 7. Emphasize consistency and mindfulness. Longevity isn't created by one perfect day of health. It's built through tiny actions repeated thousands of times. Dr. Shinya's philosophy was all about being mindful of how your body feels after you drink. Over time, you'll start to notice the difference in your energy levels, your skin, and your digestion when you follow these specific water habits. Don't feel like you have to be perfect from day one. Start by just changing your morning routine, then slowly add the other principles as they become second nature. This mindful approach to hydration is a powerful form of self-care that protects your spark of life and ensures you stay vibrant and youthful for decades to come. Start these small, mindful water habits today to protect your enzymes and fuel your longevity. After all, the quality of your water is the quality of your life, so drink well and live better.